Hey Bears Nation, are you ready to rumble? It's time to crank up that Chicago pride because today we're about to dive into a wild tale that could reignite our storied rivalry with the Green Bay Packers. Smash that like button if you believe. This could change everything for the Bears. Picture this, the historic Lambeau field filled to the brim with green and gold, nearly pulsating with every chant that echoes through the stands. But amid that sea of Packers fans, a figure stands out, a fierce beacon of blue and orange. Who else could turn a friendly NFL game into a battlefield of units and loyalties, if not the indomitable Becky Lynch? Yes, you heard it right. The WW. Superstar and self-proclaimed Chicago Bears fanatic dared to stroll into the Lions' den, wearing a jersey emblazoned with our colors, leaving an indelible mark in enemy territory. Could this bold move spark something greater in the minds of our beloved Bears? Are we on the brink of an emotional resurgence as we inch closer to the next season? Imagine the buzz rippling through fans as Lynch reminded those dedicated Packers supporters of their not-so-recent heartbreak, a shocking 2-4 defeat that rang like a siren through the state of Wisconsin. How deliciously ironic is it that while she stood there with a smirk, the echoes of Bears still suck faded into a haunting silence? It was almost as if the fear of being second best, the heavy toll of being outclassed by the Bears just last season clashed with their unwavering self-belief. Could it be the moment that shakes their confidence to its very core? Insiders are buzzing with excitement. If a WE powerhouse can sow the seeds of doubt in one of the NFL's oldest rivalries, what does that say about the state of affairs in the NFL? Lynch's words cut deeper than a rival fan's taunt. They beat you last time. And boy, didn't that reveal the vulnerability beneath the bravado of every Packers fan in attendance? It's the kind of psychological warfare that the Bears have used to their advantage in the past. Those moments when our team thrives on the threshold of doubt hanging over our rivals may define our legacy for years to come. Remember the legendary battles? The icy winds of Soldier Field seem to carry whispers of past victories, and now the weight of this new taunt might just usher in a new chapter of Bears dominance. Now, let's inject some heart-stopping statistics and emotional reflections into this tale. It's one thing to see our team triumph on the field, but to have our most passionate fans echo that pride in enemy territory. Incredible! Jackie Lynch's audacity ignited a fire in our fan base, creating a ripple effect. With her WWE credentials, she brings a flair that transcends sports, bridging the worlds of entertainment and athleticism and turning the Bears' victories into something far greater. She's the ultimate weapon for bolstering our morale and rallying new vocalists to the battle cry. As Bears fans, we must ask ourselves, what's next? Are we about to channel this power into a season full of victories? But that begs the question, who are we bringing back this season? Will the Bears capitalize on this dramatic momentum built on Lynch's bravado? The board is filled. New players have come and gone, while older legends ponder their legacies. Will we see a narrative twist, perhaps a monumental signing that could change our defense forever? Or next, let's not forget about the quarterback situation. Can Justin Fields finally become the quarterback that leads us to glory, rather than just the flashes of brilliance we've seen so far? How will each move reflect the echoes of this speech, a fever pitch of rivalry that can ultimately reshape how our team is seen in the league? And here comes the ultimate question. Could Becky Lynch's spirited chants and bold taunts serve as a rallying cry for our players? Or will they become a thorn that our rivals use to fuel their fire? As Bears fans, we have the fierce loyalty, the enduring spirit, and a history of triumph that defies all odds. Yet I can hear the laughter in the hallways of Lambeau. How do we bridge that gap between energy and execution? In a history that's woven with unforgettable matchups, can this be the moment that propels the Bears into a season of reckoning? Or will we see the Packers endure, adapt, and retaliate with a vengeance that turns the tables? Just as Lynch left the stage electrified, we are left in suspense. Each week brings us closer to Revelation's reworked rosters, training camps, and that tantalizing first game. Will this momentum translate into a season that defies expectations? Will our roster embrace this newfound confidence, fueled by Lynch's bravado? The stage is set, and the stakes have never been higher. So as we gear up for the upcoming season, we'll be waiting with bated breath. Can the Bears silence the doubters and make their mark once again in the face of adversity? As the countdown begins, Bears fans, hold your breath, because the best is yet to come. If you believe the Bears have the power to reclaim their rightful place in the NFL hierarchy, hit that like button and let's unleash this story. As the adrenaline from Becky Lynch's audacious moment at Lambeau Field reverberates through the heart of Bears Nation, let's dive deeper into the implications of her bold stand. The image of Lynch, adorned in blue and orange, is not just a fleeting moment. It symbolizes a potential turning point in a rivalry laden with history. Analysts are caught in a whirlwind of predictions, and fans are buzzing with hope, their voices rising in unison. Will this galvanizing display of team spirit inspire our players as they head into one of the most crucial off-seasons in recent memory? The stakes have never been higher. Think about it. The Chicago Bears have suffered through years of inconsistency, always vying for that elusive next big thing. But perhaps it's time for that narrative to change. Can we use Lynch's fiery image as a rallying cry, invoking the greatness of past seasons when legends like Walter Payton and Mike Ditka walked the sidelines, creating an atmosphere that shook the very foundations of Soldier Field? Our beloved Team Bears history, woven into the fabric of a city that thrives on perseverance and grit, but whispers of doubt loom large. What about the grueling training camps, player trades, the haunting specter of injuries? Last season, we saw glimpses of brilliance from Justin Fields as he occasionally revved the engine of hope. However, he also encountered struggles that left fans yearning for consistency. Will the coaching staff harness this wave of emotion? Are they prepared to mold Fields into the quarterback who doesn't just uphold the legacy of the Bears, but revitalizes it? This season's schedule reads like a gauntlet, with fierce opponents waiting to pounce, including our nemesis, the Packers, eager to negate Lynch's stirring words with their own displays of dominance. Remember, there's no mercy in this game, and any lapse in focus could leave us reeling. With each snap, every hit, the drama intensifies. Moreover, with recent stats reflecting the Bears' volatility on defense, can our new acquisitions truly transform this unit into a wall that even the toughest offenses cannot breach? We're not merely talking about filling spots. We need impact players who can rise in pivotal moments, a defense that becomes a fortress. Collins' potential resurgence as a key player could serve as an anchor, while rookie sensations from the draft may become the wild cards to ignite our fans' hopes. Imagine the raucous cheers at Soldier Field as highlight reel plays unfold in front of our ecstatic crowd. We're craving home games filled with roaring victories. As we turn the spotlight on our rivals, the Packers return for revenge, their pride wounded. Their adjustments and preparations are underway. They're not going to let a WWE superstar overshadow them. They'll arrive hungry to extinguish our uprising, armed with strategies that take aim at our weaknesses. It will only heighten the drama when the lens of competition focuses on that iconic gridiron clash. It begs the question, will the Bears rise under pressure, or will the weight of expectation crush their resolve when it counts? Edge-of-your-seat moments await as the preseason inches closer. The buzz in the air is palpable. Every mention of the Bears ignites a flare of passion among players and fans alike. Can we harness the energy from Lynch's rallying cry, starving our adversaries of hope with each strategic move? Each practice now possesses monumental significance. One wrong step could derail everything we work toward. As we rally, we find ourselves clinging to the possibilities and potential heartbreak that lies ahead. Will Lynch's spirit transform our team culture? Can this serve as the jumpstart to redefine our legacy? How will our cherished Bears channel this narrative into victories that echo through generations? Stay tuned, Bear fans. The countdown to a titanic battle is just beginning, and with each tick, we feel the weight of expectation, the heat of competition. So amidst the turmoil and excitement, one burning question remains. Are we prepared to seize our fate and roar back into supremacy? Or will we find ourselves grappling with the ghosts of past failures? Let's cheer as this thrilling story of resilience, ambition, and rivalry unfolds, because the heart of the Chicago Bears is beating stronger than ever, and Soldier Field awaits its next unforgettable chapter.